Hey everybody, it's Adge here, picking up where we left off previously with our Jurassic World Evolution Let's Play. So we find ourselves on Isla Muerta, which is the second island you are able to unlock. We have one functioning compound, just more to remind myself, because it's been a day or two since I last played this save. I want to remind myself where we're at. So we have 4 dinosaurs. We have 3 Struthiomimus and an Edmontosaurus. We got a ranger station. What else did we get? We got an extra power station. We got a fossil center, a research center, an expedition center. Okay, the thing we don't have, that we probably should really have, is an ACU building, in case we have any mishaps. Trying to familiar myself here. Do we have an expedition group out at the moment? It's, sorry, that's the wrong building. Okay, we have no fossils available. Okay. Where's our expedition? There it is, sorry. You have to bear with me. Okay, we've got a task, I saw it early on from the security team, to get one, to unlock a genome to 60%. Let's see which is our most viable candidate there. Let's check our genome library. Okay, Trunkingosaurus is at 42%, Corythosaurus is at 28%, and Dilophosaurus is at 20%. I do think there's a dig site that has both Dilophosaurus and Trunkingosaurus. So if we send our guys to that dig site, it's in China. There we go. It's also got the Huayangosaurus as well. Send them there. What I am going to do is, one thing I've subsequently picked up on through my own personal save game, is you can get extra rewards and unlocks by constantly increasing your reputation with each of the 3 divisions on each island. So you get island specific rewards. I'll show you what I mean by that. If we go back to our first park at Isla Mataderos, and then if we just check the reputation tracker, you'll see what I mean, and we'll also see what we still have yet to unlock on this island. So it's worth playing it through to completion. By completion, I mean full unlocks from all 3 divisions. We'll just skip the little cinematic. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong. This is what I want. So if you just click on each of these, they flip and reveal each unlock at each stage. So we could get a restaurant and innovation center by well, not maxing out, getting to 50% reputation with the entertainment division. We get a extra genome modification unlock and a new building with the security team. And here we get incubation speed, science center, and a new dinosaur, the Crichtonsaurus. So what contracts do we have up right now? We have one with the science division. Release a Huayangosaurus with the intuitive learning modification. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We also got a dead dino to take care of. So our Struthiomimus is sadly passed away. I'm assuming this was just old. Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm right. I need to open that screen there. Okay. We can somewhere. Well, oh, there we go. Died of old age. Okay, so just a natural death. So we'll get the transport team just to recover and remove the dinosaur's carcass there. Okay, if you remember, on this island we have 2 carnivore pens, one housing our velociraptors, and its adjacent one is housing Ceratosaurus, 2 of them. Okay, so we want to send our expedition team out, and we want to get the, which one is it? We want to hope that we get Huayangosaurus fossils, because we need to increase...
We've some work you might be interested in.
I'm going to decline that for now, because I want to focus on one division at a time. Because obviously if I were to complete a contract for another division while I'm trying to do this, that would negatively impact my standing with the science department, and to max it out, I'm just going to focus on the one until we get all the unlocks for the science department, and then perhaps move on to entertainment and then the security division. Although looking at it, we're a lot closer to... I'd want to get the extra dinosaur more than a restaurant and the innovation centre. So yeah, I'll stick with focusing on the science department for the time being. If I just... let's see, where are we? The Huayangosaurus. So to get the intuitive learning, I believe it's unlocked here when we get 79% genome completion. So I need to get more DNA for that species so we can put more and more advanced modifications into its DNA. One of which being the intuitive learning. Modification. In the meantime, we've got plenty of money, so it's no harm in actually just going ahead unlocking some of these extra research. Extra research items that are available to us, so I was just having a nosy through their other things. Okay, so we just check on the status of our raptors. See, I think they could quite comfortably tolerate a third raptor being housed. I think there's only the 2 at the minute. If we just check the map, yeah, just the 2 velociraptors. So for my money, I think it's worth incubating a third. Obviously, we've got the increased survival or increased viability percentage, so that's actually 75% because it's 65 plus the 10. So if we incubate a third, I do believe our expedition team have subsequently returned with some fossils. Oh, a feeder needs resupply, so we'll do that in just 1 second. Oh, got amber for the Dilophosaurus. Get a lot of Dilophosaurus DNA at the minute. Not that I'm going to complain about that. It would give us an extra dinosaur to house, but ideally we want to get the Huayangosaurus. So let's get our ranger team out just to go and resupply that feeder in our herbivore enclosure. Obviously we don't want our dinosaurs to start starving to death.
New asset reported.
We've also got a disease being contracted, and that's by that Struthiomimus there, so luckily we're here, so we may as well medicate him.
ID on the asset.
There we go.
Objective completed.
Oh, she didn't like that. Looked like she was charging us down there as we turned to leave. Don't worry, we're on our way out. Okay, now we'll just let the AI resume control of the range team. I do like doing these little tasks hands-on. So the Dilophosaurus is now a viable genome. So we could incubate a Dilophosaurus. Just if you just get the map up so we can see the extent of our park boundaries, we can decide where would be the best place to put a enclosure for the Dilophosaurus. Perhaps if we extend this path up here, deforest this area, do any terrain modifications that are needed, we could build an enclosure here. I think I'll do that. Before I get started, I want to send the expedition team back to that. How would that be pronounced? Ziliujing formation in China, and just hope that the gods are looking favourably and we get some Huayangosaurus DNA fossils. Okay, so just leave that path there for the time being, and then just go ahead and deforest this area so we can get a better view, a clearer view of what we're doing. I'll go down to the hotel as well. We could even drain this lake a little bit, or incorporate the lake into the new enclosure. Get rid of all those trees actually, and get rid of these trees here as well. Just major deforestation going on right now. So yes, let's demolish that little section of footpath. We'll just go for a light steel fence. We can always upgrade it if we need to. In fact, let's start with the creation lab. That way we'll be guaranteed and sure that our spacings are all correct. Likewise, I might go ahead and also put down a viewing enclosure. We can put one there. I don't suppose there's any harm putting a second one down. Perhaps, where would be a good place to put this one? Like so. Okay, then we can do our boundaries. I'm aware that the fossils have been returned, as well as our third Velociraptor being ready for release. Now, I don't know if it's a thing that if your fence is too close to your path, or vice versa, the Dilophosaurus will begin spitting their venom through at your guests. Guess we'll find out. That's all connected correctly. There we go, so that's a fully enclosed new paddock. Make sure the power grid's all connected. So you've got power, but you two do not, so we've put a further substation there. Now we're all linked in. Let's get the paths laid down now. And then on from here to there. And it's probably worth if we build an extra path around the other side. Like so. Is that everything up? No, we need to connect that one as well, so we'll do that. Okay, so that's all ready. We don't have enough power. Okay. Let's get ourselves a third power station then. Where'd be a good place to put this? I want it somewhere out of the way. Oh, just there. Yeah, somewhere out of the way is preferable, so, or at least, you know, out of the main area of the park where the guests are going to be, because we need those areas for gift shops and clothes shops and so forth. Anyway, let's release our Velociraptor. Hello, girl. That's it. Introduce yourself to your sisters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Velociraptor to the park.
Yeah, so obviously the social level for all three Velociraptors has just took a little increase, which is good. Okay, why are we still without power? Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just the power station coming. It was just the power coming back on. Okay, let's check our fossils now. That's better. Huayangosaurus. Excellent. Extract. And extract. And sell that. Send the guys out again. I'm not sure if you can fully... obviously it says status partially depleted. I don't know if you can actually fully exhaust the fossils in a dig site. Guess that remains to be seen as we play further and further into the game. I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably too much water. Let's get rid of some of that. I don't think the dinosaurs will need quite so much. There we go. They will doubtless want a forested area as well. Not sure how large it needs to be. Just put it along this edge here. Because I am conscious of the fact if we put it straight across there, that viewing center, so that viewing platform is going to be pretty much useless because I'll not see anything for the trees. Okay, so we've got 60. Oh, of course, we haven't applied the success boost. So there we go. There we go. Now we've got 61% chance of reaching maturity. So let's incubate Dilophosaurus.
A new contract just came in. I think it's doable. By you.
Please stand by.
Up in this area of the park, just check the management view for food and drink. We could do with a fast food restaurant in this area to service a hotel. That's got medium level demand. I imagine it'll be quite... Oh no, it's still... Okay, that's quite low demand. Let's check shopping. Okay, everywhere's pretty good for shopping. Fun. Okay, maybe put something fun down in this area as well. Not sure what's available to us to increase our fun rating. First of all, we want a... we've got another dead dinosaur. It's a pity. Go ahead and put the fast food restaurant there. A gift shop provides the largest boost to fun out of this available retail options, so that's just obstructed by the pile on there, so put them there instead. Brilliant, more Huayangosaurus. Where's our dead dinosaur? Where are you? Our second oldest. I suppose it was. She was the second oldest until very recently. Struthiomimus has passed away, so
Collecting asset.
remove her for disposal. Probably worth actually just replacing those Struthiomimus that we have lost. Of course, they're not the most appealing or interesting of dinosaurs that we have available, but we've lost them, or we've lost some of them, so let's go ahead and replace them anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, find the perfect gift at our
See if
new
we just
souvenir shop.
also smooth out this terrain here, because that's quite a jarring slope there. Likewise on that path, that's quite steep.
Transit has commenced.
There we go. It's a somewhat better gradient. So our Struthiomimus are ready for release. With respect to them, I'm not interested in watching the animation for those, which is awful. Such an underrated dinosaur, I am sure. We've got no fossils still awaiting, but we may as well while up this area of the park. Begin unlocking more and more research. Let's go ahead and start a second Dilophosaurus for our new enclosure. Is there anything we could boost? Transport rating is very low. Obviously, once this monorail is unlocked through the research, we could probably go ahead and see if we can run the monorail down, perhaps into this area, this central location here. Ooh, Dilophosaurus is ready. I've not seen this one yet, so let's enjoy this cutscene. And I hope she doesn't immediately start spitting through the fence at people. Nice, nice.
This dinosaur,
A
the
beauty.
Dilophosaurus,
Beautiful but
lacks
deadly addition.
front-facing binocular eyes, a trait common to almost every predator. So instead, it hunted by scent. And now, many predators rely on that sense as well.
Luckily, its comfort starts at 100%. Obviously, the addition of the second Dilophosaurus will improve its social demand. Just help ensure we've got a nice buffer zone to keep us away from this red zone, which is going to cause us to start attacking the living shit out of the fence and then our guests. Oh dear, that is a pity. Never mind, we've got plenty of cash on hand, so we can just go ahead and try again. We also... Now, would the Dilophosaurus prefer to hunt or to be fed? I'm not sure. I'll try the goat. Okay, more fossils. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Can't ask for better than that. And that's no bad thing either. It's going to improve the viability of future Dilophosaurs that we attempt to raise. Is she going hunting? It's getting close. Hide that screen. She's looking at the goat. She's does look like she's stalking it. I like the pattern work on the skin. I like that. That's pretty cool. I think she's given up on the goat. Perhaps she was just curious as to who she's sharing her pen with right now. I would like to see her hunt. See if she does the venom. The venom spray as she did to poor well, I say poor, he did deserve it. As she did to Dennis Nedry in the first one. Okay, here we go, come on. What's her hunger level at? It's quite low, so she was... Perhaps she does need the just the meat feeder rather than to actually hunt her prey. Oh, that's a shame. She's quite hungry. Just double check that. Yeah, she's almost down to starvation levels. So we don't want her to get too upset, so we'll put a just put a regular feeder down. Trying to put it halfway so both viewing platforms get a decent should be able to catch it. Yes, yes they can. Perfect. How's the incubation with 75%, so 3/4 the way done. Let's go ahead and... what the heck, we'll keep unlocking more and more DNA. I wonder if we're now able to... modify the next step in the genome. Yes, we are. Resilience. Intuitive learning. So we get a boost to the rating. Obviously boost to attack and resilience. But its viability decreases to 78%. But that would still be 88% overall with the 10% bonus. So once we've released the new Huawang... got a bit tongue-tied there. Huangosaurus. We'll end this episode here.
The journey is really just a series of small, sometimes random, chaotic, if you will, steps. And you've just taken one. Step.
Incoming transmission. Okay, so we have unlocked Isla Nublar, which is a sandbox island. So no money, no contracts, no missions.
That island was a land of wonder and life. Impossible, primal, instinctual, predatory, prehistoric life and death. This would be Isla Nublar's legacy. Not Hammond's dream of a Jurassic Park, but something altogether more fitting.
But you don't start with all dinosaurs unlocked. You have to unlock your buildings and dinosaurs, upgrades and tech on your other 5 islands before you can apply them here. So if we went to Isla Nublar now, we wouldn't say be able to breed a T-Rex because we haven't unlocked her. So for that reason I'm going to stay here. Plus I'm not a big fan of sandbox play without, you know, any challenges or constraints. The goat's still alive, so I guess it was... is that our first... oh, no. I want the dinosaur, please. Yes, that's our first Dilophosaurus. Okay, let's check our... did we not start a dinosaur incubating? Did I not do that? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Must have not clicked confirmation button. So how big is this? Prefer to have it in that orientation. Suppose you could drain that lake. Like so. How do we... okay, here we go. Just bring it back inside the build area. Quite a curvy one, but that's fine. And I want to... whoa, stop doing that. How do I connect it up here? Am I not allowed to connect it to this survival point? Is that what's going off here? Let me just come back a bit. Okay. Okay, what we could do instead is if we can see if we can squeeze... oh, I do believe it just went blue. Yep, there we go. If we squeeze a station in there, so... come on. Oh, curve too sharp, okay. Okay. Sorry about this. This is just as frustrating for me as I'm sure it is for you to watch. Trust me. So, I have to take it back even further. I'm about to say there. Hopefully that'll leave us enough room to get a decent stretch of tracking without having curve problems. There we go. Perfect. Okay, obviously these need power and... not a power station, Jesus. Just a substation, please. And a footpath.
Security is not...
No. Don't think we'll not be able to squeeze around the back of there. Okay, that's fine. Let's get a... should join those up. There we go. So the Huangosaurus is ready. We'll release that to complete this contract. And as I said, we'll end this episode at this point. Once he's released and the contract's been checked as fulfilled and completed, and we have received our rewards, and we can see where we stand in terms of our reputation and have a quick look at how much further we have left to go.
I guess it's true that you never quit. We need more people like you.
Just check that all our dinosaurs are actually happy with the population levels. Yeah, they're fine. The Edmontosaurus are all okay. Oops, that's the wrong dinosaur. Triceratops, yes, they're okay. And the Struthiomimus, plenty happy. Okay. Okay, guys, we'll end this episode here then. Got a fair bit done with put a monorail track in to save our guests' legs from having to trek around the park quite so much. We've obviously the biggest thing we've done is breed and release 2 Dilophosaurus dinosaurs. Oh, beautiful! What an ending! Thank you. Didn't do the venom, but Jesus, that run and pounce. Thank you, Dilophosaurus number 2. You have made this episode. Oh, fantastic! I'm very happy I got to see that. I was just about to comment that the goat was still alive and kicking. But there we go. Not anymore. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect way to end it. So I hope you'll join me for the next episode, guys, anyway. Where we'll continue taking and fulfilling more science contracts to work through the science department unlocks for this island. Then we'll head on to entertainment. And then security. And once we've maxed all 3... we'll return back to Isla Muerta and start progressing there. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one.